Right now, millions of people are hitting the 2 p.m. wall. You know the feeling: brain fog, heavy limbs, and the sensation that your batteries are dead, even though you have been diligent. You have been drinking water all day. You have your bottle on your desk. You are doing exactly what you were told to do. But here's what almost no one talks about. That plain water you are chugging might actually be making you more tired. It is not just about hydration volume, it is about conductivity. If you are flushing your system with plain, filtered water, you are not fueling your body. You are actively diluting your body's electrical grid. In the next 10 minutes, we're going to break down exactly how your body generates electricity, why plain water acts as an insulator against your energy, in the tiny, strategic habit that turns your water back into fuel. Welcome back to Tiny Habit Health. Let's go. We need to shatter a massive misconception that serves as the foundation for modern hydration advice. We are taught that humans are 60% water. This leads to the simplistic logic that more water equals better health. But an elite level perspective requires nuance. You are not a bucket of water. You are a battery. You are a complex electrical system suspended in a conductive fluid. Every thought, every heartbeat, and every nerve impulse is a voltage event. It is electricity. And just like any electrical grid, if you do not have the minerals to conduct that voltage, the lights go dim. Today, we are going to fix the grid. First, clarity. When I say you are a battery, that is not a metaphor. It is biological fact. Your cells operate on a resting membrane potential. Inside and outside your cells, there's a distinct difference in electrical charge. This gradient is maintained by biological machinery called the sodium-potassium pump. This is the engine of your existence. This pump constantly moves sodium out and potassium in, creating a voltage difference. That voltage is the potential energy your body uses to do literally everything. It is a charged battery waiting for a switch to be flipped. But here's the thing. This pump is expensive. It consumes up to 30% of your total daily energy expenditure. Your body spends 1/3 of its total energy budget just keeping the battery charged. If you do not have the raw materials, the sodium and the potassium, to run these pumps, the voltage drops. You do not just feel thirsty, you feel weak. Your system downregulates because it cannot generate the spark. That is the definition of fatigue. Now let's look at the first biological attack vector, systemic dilution. We live in a culture obsessed with pure water. We filter it, reverse osmosis it, and strip it of everything. But pure water is not a conductor. It is an insulator. Electricity cannot move through pure water. It needs electrolytes, specifically sodium, potassium, and magnesium, to carry the signal. When you drink massive amounts of plain, stripped water without replacing minerals, you are engaging in a process called flushing. You are literally washing the conductivity out of your body. This operates on osmosis. Your body fights to maintain a specific sodium concentration in your blood. If you flood your blood with plain water, the sodium concentration drops. To save you, your body pushes that water out of the blood and into your cells, causing them to swell. Biologically, you have diluted the sodium concentration. Your body senses this drop in conductivity and sounds the alarm. The result? Brain fog and the inability to focus. You are not tired because you need caffeine. You are tired because your electrical signals are hitting a dead end. This leads us to the second attack vector, the hormonal cost. When your sodium levels drop because of overhydration with plain water, your body enters a crisis state. It activates survival mechanisms, helping your kidneys hold on to sodium for dear life. Along with that, your body often releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Here is why. Maintaining electrolyte balance is a survival priority. If you're constantly diluting your system, you're keeping your body in a state of low-level physiological stress. This explains why you can drink a gallon of water and still feel anxious or jittery. Your hydration strategy can trigger a stress response. When you urinate clear every 30 minutes, you are not detoxing. You're flushing out the vital minerals the brain needs to function. We have been told for decades that salt is the enemy. This is the sodium paradox. We believe salt causes heart disease, in the context of the standard American diet, loaded with ultra-processed foods, that is often true. Ultra-processed foods are biological disruptors, loaded with refined, bleached sodium chloride. But if you are eating whole foods, like meat, vegetables, fruit, and eggs, and drinking plain water, you are likely undersalted. Sodium is the primary electrolyte in the extracellular fluid. It is the key that starts the engine. Without adequate sodium, your body cannot hold on to hydration. The water just passes right through you. This is why you can drink massive amounts and still feel a dry mouth and lightheadedness. You're not weak. Your conductivity is compromised. So how do we fix this? The goal is not perfection. It is shifting the ratio. We need to turn your water from an insulator back into a conductor. Here's the playbook. Habit 1, morning mineralization. The most critical window is the first one. You wake up dehydrated. Most people reach for coffee immediately, which is a diuretic that depletes minerals further. Here's the fix. Before you touch coffee, drink 16 to 20 ounces of water with a pinch of high-quality sea salt or a packet of electrolytes. It should not taste like the ocean, just slightly saline. This signals your body to retain the fluid and primes the sodium-potassium pumps. It blunts the cortisol spike of the morning and turns the lights on in your brain. Habit 2, the 2 p.m. recharge. When that afternoon slump hits, do not reach for sugar or caffeine. That is a loan you have to pay back with interest. Instead, take a pinch of salt on your tongue and wash it down with water. This sounds too simple to work, but try it. The sodium hits your system, improves blood volume, and fires up the neurons. Watch what happens to your brain fog in 10 minutes. It fixes the root cause, low voltage, rather than just masking the symptom. Habit 3, the taste test. How do you know how much you need? Use your onboard sensor, your tongue. If you put a pinch of salt in your water and it tastes delicious, sweet even, that is a biological signal that you are sodium deficient. Your body is rewarding you for the intake. If it tastes repulsive, you are likely topped off. Listen to that signal. Use real salt like Redmond or Celtic to get the full spectrum of trace minerals. You do not need expensive supplements or a degree in biochemistry to win this fight. Respect your biology. You are an electric being. Treat your hydration like a battery charge, not a car wash. When you stop diluting your system and start fueling your conductivity, the difference in energy is not subtle. Small percentage shifts compound into massive biological wins. Here's your action step. Comment below with how much plain water you drink each day and commit to mineralizing your first glass tomorrow morning. If you are serious about building elite health through sustainable habits, subscribe to Tiny Habit Health, like the video, and turn on notifications so you never miss a breakdown.